Pricing in multi-day tours based on double occupancy is pretty standard in the industry. Then you can have an additional surcharge for a single supplement. We can program pricing that way with the single supplement as a separate item, adding on to the tour price. Or we can set up occupancy pricing where it lays out the price depending on single, double, triple, quad, and so on. In this example, I've got my Hill Standard room. The price per person, double occupancy is $2,000, and my Hill Superior, the price based on double occupancy is $2,200. I'm going to go over here and program my occupancy pricing for Hill Superior. So the first thing I have to do, I go to discounts and premiums, I find my Hill Superior item, and I click Create Discount or Premium. In order to program occupancy pricing, I have to have a static line pricing. So I'm just going to create that first. Now, what's a little bit tricky here is the Hill Superior price based on double occupancy is $2,200, and let's say the single supplement is $300. So the price per single is $2,500. But in this line, you have to add that $300 twice. It has to be $300 above your highest single supplement price. It just has to be that way. This is not a dated driven line, so I'm just going to enter March 18th, 2050 way out there. It's irrelevant, but we do need to program dates. And I'm going to add it. Return to discounts and premiums. Okay, so I've got my static line created. Now I'm going to create my occupancy rules. I'm going to click Create Discount and Premium again. The type is going to be for occupancy, and I'm going to enter my price differential for occupancy. So the Hill Superior single is $2,500, double is $2,200, and so on and so forth. Again, it's critical that I enter a wide date range in order to have this take effect. I'll go way out to 2050 again. Minimum group size is based on what the minimum occupancy this room will allow. In this case, it's going to be one, a single person. And I'm also going to enter one for when I want my occupancy pricing to start to kick in. I entered 2,800 in my static line. If I book a single, I want this $300 adjustment to take place, and so on and so forth for double and triple. I'm going to put a maximum group size of 4. In this room, 4 people can stay. So we'll display occupancy pricing for all 4. Add. You may not even have a price change for occupancy, in which case you would keep this at 0. But I might have a condo that's got a standard nightly room price, regardless of how many people are in it. It sleeps a maximum of 6, and I just want to capture the occupancy, whether 4, 5, or 6 people are going to be in it for operational purposes. I'm going to go back up here to my web terminal, and I'm just going to refresh the screen. And I'm going to filter my search, and now you've got occupancy. So you can see my Hill Standard. The price per person double is $2,000. Price per person, or not per person, but per room single, $2,250. With the Hill Superior, I show 4 occupancy options. The Hill Standard doesn't show 4 because I said the max in a Hill Standard was 2. And then if you go to your keys, the key rooms, there's no change or there's no pricing set, but I can still say I want 1 triple room, and it tells the operations crew that there's going to be 3 people in that room. And there you go. So you get all of this occupancy price layers without needing to program multiple extra items.